Hello people, welcome back to the channel. Little puppy's happy, watching mummy, tidying up. The normal routine here, and in most places in the Philippines, I think. The women are always sweeping up in the mornings, sweeping the surroundings. Sweeping the surroundings. He's happy. Jackie's happy. Well, today, or this morning, I think I'd like to talk about is it dangerous living in the Philippines? Regardless of what you've heard, I don't think it's any more dangerous here than it is in any other country. Besides Japan. South Korea there is very, very safe. I think Japan and Singapore, South Korea has the lowest crime rate that there is. I've been here for 6 years, never experienced any trouble to me, or dangers, or felt in a dangerous situation. Now, that doesn't mean to say it doesn't exist here, because it does. But what we have to do, anybody has to do, you just have to watch where you go, watch what you do. No different than it is if you go to any other foreign country as a tourist, as a foreigner, anything like that. You've got to keep your nose clean, watch what you do, watch what you go, don't get drunk and cause trouble with the local people, because that's probably going to end in tears. Weeding the garden, weeding. So that's going to end in tears without a shadow of a doubt. Yes, there is dangerous places here that we're told not to go to, like on the British government website. It says don't come to Mindanao, where I am, because it said of tourists and insurgents and the chances of being kidnapped. But to be honest, you all right there, me?
Yeah.
Doing a bit of weeding. But to be honest, where I am, Dipolog City, or just outside of Dipolog City, nothing. It's very tourist friendly. The people are great. The government are government friendly here as well. I mean government friendly meaning that they are promoting tourism here. So they are tourism friendly, should I say, really. Never experienced any danger at all. What are you doing, Jackie? What are you doing? Obviously, there has been some incidents in Dipolog City. I think there was an Italian guy who's got an Italian pizza restaurant. I think he was kidnapped 3 times. I mean 3 times. There must have been something in that. Once, very, very unlucky. Twice, well, you know, 3 times. Nah, there's something going on there. Especially on the 3rd time, apparently. They knew him so well that they knew he was on medication, because I think he was diabetic and things like this, that they even said when they kidnapped him to the person in the house, where's his medication? So, inside job. That was definitely an inside job for the ransom money. But here, never any trouble, not that I've experienced. Yes, you get trouble between the local people when they have a few too many drinks, which happens. They can be your best friend, and then all of a sudden, one too many red horses or one too many shots of the fire water, tanduay, kalafu, and yeah. But you get that in your own country. I've seen it more in my country than I have here. But you just be careful. You just be careful where you go. There is some places like Marawi. Where else, Mira, is bad places for foreigners here? You got Marawi. Where else? Yeah, yeah. But there's a lot of foreigners who live in Osamis. What about down where your parents live?
Yeah, that side. Liloy. That's not we know that one. That's Shogun.
Shogun, that's it. I've been told, because Mira's parents live down there, and I've been told not to go there, or be careful if I go there. I think if you're with a Filipina, you're okay. But would I want to take the chance? Nah, not really. Do I need to? No, not really. So, it's up to you if you put yourselves in them positions as well. Mira's routine every morning, going around looking at the plants and sweeping up and pulling off the dead stuff. So it's not, I would say it's not bad at all. I've been, in parts of Spain, Benidorm as an example, where it is full of Brits and they always causing trouble. Right, yes, they don't kidnap you and things like that. There was an incident here a few years ago in an island called Aliguay, which is not far from where we are, maybe 1 hour on a little banker boat. And there was an Australian guy there, I believe. Well, I think it was something to do with the Abu Sayyaf or the NPA. And the Abu Sayyaf, in case you don't know, if you're not here, it's an Islamic sort of extremist group, terrorism. And what happened was, he was meant to be on the island at this time, apparently. Well, he was, but when they went there by boat, the Abu Sayyaf, and they couldn't find him apparently. So what they did, they kidnapped the barangay captain of the island and one of the police guys, because I think there's a couple of police guys who patrol the island. Well, they kidnapped him as well, but he escaped. The barangay captain didn't escape. They took him and they actually did kill him. I don't know, someone, or it was reported that they beheaded him, but that is true, they did kill him, I know, but I don't know the cause of death. If they did chop his head off, whether it's an exaggeration or not, I don't know, but death is death. I think they did actually, cut his head off. So, yes, it does happen. I've never experienced anything like that. I've never heard of any incidents here where I am. Apparently the MPA is in the mountains, not far from here, and that's the New People's Army. I think it's called it. Is the MPA called the New People's Army, Mira? Yeah. Well, what they do apparently is they come down from the mountains. Not so much here, but I think in places like Calamba, places where it's a little bit more remote than here. They come down from the mountains, knock on people's doors and ask them for food. Well, I'll be honest with you, if they came to my house and knocked on the door and asked them for food, I would give them a sack of rice. But I don't want to upset them, and that's another thing as well. Some foreigners bring trouble upon themselves, where they get a bit aggressive towards some Filipinos, where the Filipinos keep expecting things off them, like, buy me a drink, give me a cigarette. Well, some Filipinos, some foreigners take umbrage to that, and God, I'm sick of you scrounging and begging and that. Well, rather than do that, just leave, because you will cause yourself a problem. You will cause yourself a problem. MPA, yeah, they are here. There's no doubt about that, because sometimes we see the big army lorries go down, 30 officers in there, army. Not to get rid of them, but just to show the presence. Just to show the presence. But like I said, we've never had any problem here. How many foreigners live in this part? I don't know. I've got, there's an American friend of mine. He, his wife is Filipina. He doesn't live far from here. He loves it. He loves it here. At the moment, he's in America, but he's planning on coming here next year, and he's planning on making a life here, which I don't blame him. The state of the West at the moment is in a terrible mess. It's in a terrible state. So I don't blame him at all. Good guy he is, funny guy. I'm going to have some good times with him when he comes, I think. Partners in crime, perhaps. Ah, what are you doing, mate? Taking off all the dead?
Yeah.
Insect damage? No?
I will
Oh, because he got Kellen on the nose yesterday. Ah, yeah, falling over. So yeah, just keep your nose clean if you're coming over here. Even if you're a tourist for a week, a day, or you plan on living here. Keep your nose clean. We are guests, as many people say. We are guests here, regardless of our visa type. We will never be truly Filipino. Never. Even if you've been here for 30 years, you'll still be a foreigner. You'll still be a foreigner. But keep your nose clean. Keep yourself out of trouble. And you will have no problem whatsoever, I don't think. And keep out of the dangerous places where they say don't go. You know, why do you want to go where the local people tell you? Not what your government website tells you, because that's just a wholesale thing, but listen to the locals. If they say don't go there, then don't go there. You know, same as when I was in South Africa, and I did a bit of travelling there a few years ago. And some of the local people said don't go down there. And I did go down there, and what happened? I almost got stabbed by some guy. He come up to me outside of a bar and he said, "What you doing here?" I said, "I'm just having a few beers." And I come outside the bar, "Give me your money, give me your wallet." I didn't, and he pulled a little knife out, a homemade knife with some rubber around the handle, come towards me, and luckily enough a guy come out the bar and he told him to go away. But I think if it wasn't for him, I would have been in big trouble. But that was because I went into the places where I shouldn't have gone. The local people told me not to go there, but I did. Just focusing on my wife today, look, because this is her routine in the mornings. This is her routine. So yeah, guys, just be careful. Here, no problem, but just be careful wherever you are. If you're in a great place, you know, a first tier place, you've still got to take precautions. Oh no, what are you doing? Is that safe to do that? It's not going to do any damage? Okay. Jackie! Hello, Jackie! And that's our local neighbour over there. She lives in a house right over here by herself, right up here. Right up there. Lovely lady. Lovely lady. So yes, that's it, guys. Just thought I would just give a quick video on that today. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to. It's a new channel. We're trying to get it up and running. We're trying to get some subscribers. Not necessarily to monetize it, but it just gives it, you know, when we see a new subscriber on there, a new subscriber, there, look me, new subscriber. So yes, subscribe, hit the like button, notifications, and leave a comment if you want to. Don't forget, if you would like us to talk about anything, there, Mira, come. Just leave us a comment and ask, and we will try and do a video about it. Thank you, guys. Take good care, you lovely people. The sun is shining again. Wherever you are, stay lucky. Bye-bye.